An Alabama sheriff has been voted out of office. This was a sheriff who made headlines after it was reported that he took money from a prison food fund in order to fund his own home. By the way, he had multiple homes. This is Todd Entrekin. And he was the Etowah County Sheriff. And as I mentioned, he has been voted out, and this is extremely good news. Republican Jonathan Horton has replaced him, and it doesn't appear that he has any challengers. So this was a primary election, and no one appears to be challenging Republican Jonathan Horton. But Jonathan Horton did call him out in regard to stealing this money from the prison food fund. So this Alabama sheriff pocketed $750,000 in inmate food funds and bought himself a $740,000 beach home. And by the way, credit to the local Alabama community, because this really did raise some red flags for them. They noticed that he had multiple homes, and they're like, "You're a sheriff, homeboy. Where'd this money come from?" Right?
And AL.com, great job in breaking this story overall.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, the $750,000 I took from there and the $740,000 I spent on that home is a total coincidence.
Yeah. Now, he had given a press conference after the story broke, and the press conference was unbelievable. I just want to show you the video to remind you if you forgot or if you hadn't seen it. Take a look.
Over the past 2 weeks, me, my family, my office, the citizens of Etowah County have been targets of miscellaneous fake news stories. This is a jail. This is not a bed and breakfast. If you're used to eating grandma's fried chicken, ordering pizza several times a week, you're not going to be happy.
Haven't done anything wrong. If it's wrong, somebody needs to change the law.
Want to give it all to charity, so there's no question about it.
Well, this is just like anybody that gets out here and works every day, and at the end of the day, if you make a profit, it's yours.
But this is public service, sir. It's public service.
I asked to be the sheriff, and it come with that job, and so I'm not going to make you happy, I promise you.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
He just talked about making a profit as sheriff. So he said, "Oh, you're going to fry chicken?" Yeah, right. You know what the food was called? It was literally labeled this, not fit for human consumption.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, that sounds good. We're going to save some money, and I'm going to pocket it, and I'm going to call that my profit. I'm going to make people eat food not fit for human consumption." And he said, "Well, now I didn't necessarily spend it on the house or other things. On the check that AL.com found for one of the items was a kid who was mowing his lawn in the home, and on the check were printed the words, quote, Sheriff Todd Entrekin's food provision account."
Unbelievable.
That's the food provision account that he kept taking from instead of giving to the prisoners.
So I was curious why we had to wait until he got elected out of office, right? Like I thought, well, shouldn't he be prosecuted for this? But it turns out he actually didn't break the law. That's the thing that should upset everyone, and the laws need to be changed, because this is a law protecting him not only in Alabama, but in several other states as well. So Alabama has a Depression-era law that allows sheriffs to keep and retain unspent money from jail food provision accounts. Sheriffs across the state take excess money as personal income, and in the event of a shortfall, are personally liable for covering the gap. So what he did was he took that money for himself and then gave the prisoners food, but that food was not fit for human consumption. So a case could be made that, what he did was unlawful, because obviously there was a shortfall, which led to the prisoners eating food that wasn't safe for human consumption, but they're not going to go after him. And these laws, they need to be wiped out. Depression-era law should not be here anymore.
It's almost like the original private prisons, right?
Yeah.
And so if you give a sheriff an incentive to make sure that he does not treat his prisoners decently, and he can keep the profits from that bad treatment, well, use him, incentivize him to do that terrible treatment so that he can make more money. And so it's unsurprising that you have this sheriff doing it. Maybe he's doing it on a huge scale, and that's why it stuck out like a sore thumb in the middle of Alabama. But I bet you if this is on the books in a lot of those states, there's probably a lot of sheriffs abusing their detainees so they can make a buck.
And they don't have to report that as income, so it's hard to track how often and how much they do this.
Oh, it's ridiculous that they don't have to report that as income.
Yeah.
So we should be tracking this and getting all these laws off the books.
Absolutely.
By the way, credit to the voters in Alabama. It's not a Democrat or Republican issue. They replaced him with a Republican. they said, but you gotta go. This is terrible corruption. They're absolutely right. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.